Okay, uh, fleeing. Uh, Allah ordered us to flee to Him. Allah said in the Surah Al-Dhariyat, chapter 51, verse 50, therefore flee unto Allah, I'm plain warner unto you from Him. And Allah said, if you fled to Him, then you will get uh, spiritual happiness. Allah said in the Surah Al-Nahl, chapter 16, verse 97, whosoever does right, whether male or female, and is a believer, him verily we shall quicken with God life, and we shall pay them a recompense in proportion to the best of what they used to do. We should pay them a recompense in proportion. This in the Arabic language, this لنحيينه حياة طيبة. حياة طيبة, it's spiritual happiness life. It's not it's not just happiness, uh, money or something like that. Okay, meaning, example, if you commit a crime or crime in one country, then flee to another country, fearing step be inside you. You will feel fear because another country has no control over the first one. Maybe they will catch you, but here the matter is different. Why? Because Allah decrees everything in this life under universal Allah willing. Either Allah likes the act or the consequence of it. So when you will flee to someone like Allah, who has everything in His control, you will not feel fear from anything. You flee from Allah to Allah means from Satan, which is in Allah control, to angel, which is in Allah control also. So you will not frighten from Satan because he's very, very, very quick, very weak compared with Allah's force. Allah said, Allah Messenger Muhammad, may peace and blessing be upon him, said, whenever you go to your bed for sleeping, say, O Allah, I have surrendered myself over to you and have turned my face toward you, and give all my affairs to you, and depend on you, and put my trust in you, expecting your reward and fearing your punishment. Evidence here. There is neither fleeing from you nor refugee, but with you. I believe in the book Quran you have revealed, and in your Prophet Muhammad, may peace and blessing be upon him. If you then die, this after you will say those words. If you then die on the night, then you will die as a Muslim. And if you walk alive in the morning, then you will receive the reward. How could you flee? Firstly, start when the mind flees from ignorance to the knowledge. What? Build your faith. How? Get Allah news and instruction in the Quran and Sunnah. Secondly, Your soul will flee partly, not completely, from lazy to do worship, charity, help other, reflect toward your mind. How reflect or send reflection to the mind and analyze it together when the heart um, under the heart supervision. Okay. Uh, when could that happen? When? Which time? When the heart counts the soul. Count the soul. How the heart counts the soul? We explained it previously. Thirdly, your heart will flee from materialism to Allah teaching, trust in Him, and this you will get by angel inspiration. Fourthly, your heart will flee again from other knowing to Allah know, to know about Allah, Allah names and attribution. Why? The result, witness Allah existence for sure, surely. Finally, your soul will flee completely from people to Allah, from other willing to Allah will. When you get angel inspiration, the result to witness that fleeing from Him, to Him, with Him, and for Him. What does that mean? From Him, from Satan, who is in Allah control, to Him, to the angel who is in Allah control also, with Him by Allah support and standing up, and for Him it's sincerely for Allah, faithfully for Allah, just for Allah. Okay, your soul must go straight on Allah's path, integrity and rightness. Allah said in the Surah Hud, chapter 11, verse 112, Allah said, so tread the straight path. So, so thou art commanded, and those who turn unto Allah with it and transgress not. Listen here. This sentences is could explain what is the integrity means. How could we identify integrity or rightness? Don't transgress, never transgress not. Meaning, don't cross the line, don't be overreact, and don't be careless, neither increasing or decreasing. You have to be moderate. Moderation is the best. Moderation means there is no extreme and no careless. Yes, there is moderation. Don't overreact and don't be careless. We talked here about the soul, how the soul could go straight or go on the straight path, Allah path. We don't talk about walk or doing or heart or something like that. No, we talk about soul. Number one, soul. We talked about this before. about this before. Yes, when we talk about al-fana, stay and stay away, stay and pass away. Yes. Um, soul, witness, stay with Allah willing and pass away, isolated from other willing or other willing. We called it as uh, legitimate truth to gain benefit for your soul. Means when you witness, when you want to go with Allah willing. Why? Because you want to gain something in hereafter, in judgment day. Therefore, you want to get reward from Allah, and that's fine. Yes. Number two, soul witness that Allah exists after all His creation died. Yes. Why? Because Allah said everything will be destroyed except His face, and we called it as universal. We called it as universal truth. No benefit required to get. What does that mean? When you witness that Allah huwa al-hayy, Allah is alive, Allah will not dying, and every creation in this world will die, will be destroyed. That means that when you witness that, we called it universal truth, and when you witness that, you wait nothing from Allah as a reward. Yes, but it's about meditation, reflection, in reflection to what you see in this life. Number three, soul witness that staying and passing away are completely from Allah. When you stay with Allah willing, and when you pass away from other willing, it's not from you, it's by Allah's support. We mentioned before, by His angel inspiration. And soul witness that she has nothing to do with that, but she will get it as a result. Allah is why? Because Allahu huwa al-hayyul al-qayyum. Al-qayyum, that's name of Allah, means He is a self-existence. Self-existence. He doesn't, or he needs no one to feed him. He needs no one to support him. Yes, self-existence. On the contrary, all the creation needs him to feed him, or to feed them and support them, and to arrange people issues regarding whatever they need here and hereafter. Here and hereafter. Arrange. Therefore, He sent angel inspiration for you. Arrange angel inspiration for you. Why? Because He is Al-Qayyum. Because He is Al-Qayyum, and He do all things in this life and afterlife by His support. Number four. But when you witness that Allah in spirit, or Allah's spirit, address in all creation, you are inattentive, or you will distract all things, because just Allah existed or exist in it, because Allah exists in it. So that, yeah, means we call that as overreact. Overreact because when Allah created you, your act must be worship for Him. But overreact when you make Him or describe Him by some attribution that He didn't, or He hasn't mentioned before in the Quran or Sunnah. Now, yes, well, uh, now we finished, or we complete talk about how could we go to the reassured soul. Now we'll talk to how could we return back from reassured soul to ever plumbing soul. We will take two examples from the Quran to describe it. Recite unto them the tales of him of now. Yes, this person, this human story in the Surah Al-Araf here. This human who Allah gives him an argument, gives him evidence to prove the truth. What? He has knowledge in his mind. Give him opportunity to rise his soul to be reassured soul. But what's happened? He chose to be never plumbing soul, and his soul tends to whatever be attractive to him. Okay, heart comes and tries to pull the soul, but the soul and mind have ignored heart, and then his heart follow whatever the soul wanted, follow soul desire. We will see now what will happen and how Allah describe him. Recite unto them the tales of him to whom we give our revelation. Give our revelation. He get the first step. He get revelation as an external source, partly, not completely. Yes, we give our revelation, we give him evidence and knowledge and argument to satisfy or to prove the truth. Yes, but he sloughed them off. Sloughed them off. Keep himself away from them. So Satan overtook him, and he became of those who laid astray. And we could have raised him by them means. Allah wanted to raise his soul to be a reassured soul, but he clung to the ear and followed his own lust, his desire. But his soul wanted to be no plumbing or no ever plumbing soul. Therefore, his likeness is as likeness of a dog. Now concentrate here. If thou attackest him, dog, he panteth with his tongue out, and if thou leavest him, he pants with his tongue out. So the dog panted every time, whether you attacked him or left him. How could we describe it? And this this object, yes. Dog pants every time. Why? Because he has more heating inside him. So whether you catch him or leave him, he will pant. He will pant. Like a man who couldn't gain benefit, means reward. Whether he gains knowledge or not, or he doesn't get knowledge, he will not gain benefit, because he get knowledge to bright his soul, or he get knowledge just in his mind and have no patience to place those knowledge in his heart. Purpose is pride, arrogance. He follows partly the first step, revelation as an external source, but he could continue. So we understand now, and this man, he could get benefit in both ways. We say it in English, both way or every way is fine. But in this matter, in this issue, every way is bad. يعني كلا الحالتين سيئة. Every way is bad. Whether he get knowledge or he doesn't get it, because he couldn't get benefit. Yes, the second example. Allah said in the Surah Al-An'am, chapter 6, verse 71, say, Muhammad, may peace, say, Allah order Muhammad, may peace and blessing be upon him, shall we cry instead of unto Allah? Should we ask instead of unto Allah, unto that which neither profitish us nor hurtish us? Means we couldn't get benefit from those who asking, because they are not Allah. And here witness, here the proof. Shall we turn back after Allah has guided us? The answer is no, we shouldn't. Like Allah said, like one boiled whom the devils have infatuated in the ears. Infatuated in the ears. Yes, inviting to guidance. Allah said here, say to Quraysh, the first one we mentioned in the previously verses. The first one, yes, he turned back from reassured soul to the never plumbing soul. But here, no. Here, should we? No, because Allah gives them angel inspiration. So because they have patience and they reach the high level and they rely on Allah, trust in Allah, and they know the eternal enmity between them and the Satan. Satan falls soul from upstairs to downstairs. And that's mean what Allah said here. The devil have infatuated in the earth كالذي استهوته الشياطين. استهوته الشياطين, infatuated him, means get his soul from upstairs, as we mentioned in the previous photo, from upstairs to downstairs. How? By following his desire or soul desire. Yes. Angel inspiration and good friend try to get him up. Why? Allah said here. So his companions who invite him to the guidance, come unto us. Who? Those your friend or angel inspiration. Allah said, قُلْ إِنَّ هُدَى اللَّهِ هُوَ الْهُدَى. The guidance of Allah is guidance. Guidance is Allah. If guidance, and we ask Allah to give us this guidance. Ameen, Ameen, Ameen. Yes. In the end, glory be to Allah and ask Him for forgiveness. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.